Evening all. Quick video for steaks. You've seen a lot of these online, lots of other people do it. Here's my take on it. Quick one. Let's go around and have a look at the steaks. There you go, some nice sirloins there, about an inch they are. I like them a tiny bit thicker, but it just means they're going to cook a bit quicker. What you need for this is one of these. Yeah, because we're going to probe the steaks, get them up to an internal temperature of about 54 degrees, rest them for 10 minutes, that'll bring them up to about 62, give you nice medium rare steaks, okay? Okay, so let's get steaks over here so we can see them. Oops, down here. Right, the different types of salt again. Right, you see a lot of people do steaks and they'll season them with flaky salt. No, don't do flaky salt, because what that'll do is you'll get little bits of steak that have got the flaky salt on, which will lift it off the pan. Best way, steaks, normal table salt, give them a good season. Yeah, give them a good season on one side, and we're going to season them again when we turn them on the pan. Alright, so nice bit of seasoning, no black pepper to start as well. So what you want to do is you want to get a nice sear on the steaks. I'm going to throw this over my shoulder, just put it in there, alright, because I'm leaving it at half the time. So what you need, nice hot pan. Right, get this going. Nice hot pan. Also what you need to get yourself as well is a good pair of metal tongs, right? Because what we're going to do here is we're going to cook these and we're going to flip them every 30 seconds, right? Because that's going to give a nice crust all the time. Once we've got that crust developed, then we're going to put some butter and some herbs in, and that'll give some a nice bit of flavour. So, pan's getting nice and hot. All right, oops, tiny little bit of oil. That's all in the pan. Squeezy bottle from yesterday. A little bit of oil in that. Okay, so let the oil come up to temperature. Again, as I said yesterday with the chicken, right? When you're searing stuff, make sure the pat's nice and hot, right? You put a steak in or any piece of meat in that's going to reduce the temperature in the pan again, right? These have been out now for about 20 minutes, so they are nicely up to room temperature. Do not cook meat straight from the fridge, okay? Pan's up to, you'll notice the pan will be up to temperature when you actually see the oil moving around the pan, okay? Again, safety first, don't overload the pan. Well, this pan's a bit small for 3 steaks, but there you go. You can hear the sizzle going in, leave them down there. Right. Still got a bit of heat in the pan, so that's good. 3 steaks in. Now, as I say, we're going to give them about a minute first, then flip them every 30 seconds. And while I'm going to go to the fridge to get the other ingredients that I need, 3 seconds. Butter, a good bit of butter. We've got a packet of herbs here, and all I want out of here actually is probably a bit of rosemary, a couple of bits of rosemary, I'll add a bit of thyme, or a couple of bits of thyme. Not bad, I'll buy one of these a week, and that lasts me for my cooking. So they're just going to be there for a minute. Right, 30 seconds on there. Flip these over, and the colour is just starting to come on these steaks. So we're going to cook them. Okay, so just get a bit of brown going on. Okay, so keep the temperature nice and high on it. And don't forget we didn't season this side of the steak. So a bit of salt on this side of the steak. You'll notice a lot of restaurants these days, they don't actually put salt and pepper on the table because the chef has seasoned the steak before. Okay, so you season to taste, but most chefs know what they're doing. I don't, but I know what sort of like. Right, these have been 30 seconds. Just lift them up. Still a bit more. Okay, I want some nice colour on those. A little tip for you here. Get yourself a lid. Okay, put it on the steak and press on it. Right, what you're doing there is you're actually pushing down the surface area of the meat onto the pan, which has got a nice flat area, and you'll get a better sear on that. It's a bit messy, but you know what, you're going to wash it up anyway. You can get the weights that go on pans now, and all you do is put that on there, flip these over. So this pan's a bit too small actually. You normally have a couple of steaks in here. Again, press it down. Just getting the surface area on the pan. Alright, that's been another 30 seconds. Flip these over. And you'll see what I mean about the surface area. Right, we're getting a nice, to show you, getting a nice golden crust on those steaks now. Okay. Now, as I say, these are only about 1 inch, right? So I am going to start probing these now. That's about 40. That's coming up to 50 actually, so these are cooking quite quickly, alright? So if you've got thin steaks like this, and they come up to temperature too quickly, what you do is keep flipping them, yeah? And you'll see, you keep flipping them, look at the colour on this side now, alright? That's the colour you want, okay? Nice crust developing. Once you get that sort of colour, what you can do is you take some butter. We're just going to put a couple of knobs of butter on top of the steak, no matter, a couple of knobs of butter on the steak. We're also going to put our herbs into the pan. Right, let's put the herbs around. At this point you can actually turn the steaks down. Okay. Get yourself dessert. Sorry, a tablespoon. Right. What we're going to do is lift one of these steaks off. And there's the butter melt. Just going to push the butter over the top of them. Right. Temperature come down now because what I don't want to do is I don't want to burn the butter. Right. All I want to do is just coat the steaks in the herby butter. Okay. Flip the steaks again. Dry my fingers, don't worry about that. I have washed my hands. Right, move that one up there a bit. Try and get to the butter. And we're just napalming the butter over the top of the steaks. Right, and this is the point, sorry about that, when you add your black pepper, because you're not going to burn the black pepper now. Right, so these steaks are probably all up to temperature now. Thickest part of the steak. Right, that's at 50. That one's at 52. That one's at 60, right? So that's done, right? So now just going to take the steaks off. Right, what I'm going to do, get another pan, put it on the back. It's a very low flame now. Right, just on a very low flame, just to heat the pan through. And I'm going to put these steaks actually in this pan to rest. Okay. That's it. They're in there to rest. Pour the herbs, batter over the top of it. That's it. That's it. Those steaks are done. And that's all you have to do. Leave them to rest. Get your chips, get your eggs, get whatever you want done. They'll be perfect. Medium rare, done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. Cheers, everyone. There you go. Perfectly medium rare after 10 minutes of resting. Perfect steak.